Hello. In this video, I'm going to be doing Betrayal at House on the Hill. Title's a little bit weird to me, so that's why it was a little bit difficult. There's no box here for me to cheat sheet on. We're going to be playing this, of course, by myself. This is a game where you enter a mansion with these characters. We're going to be playing 3. You have to, I want to say escape, but I think you just have to explore it. I played this game once in real life. I might not have the rules completely down. I have this version with no DLC. These are the 3 characters I decided to choose. The reason for these choices is this guy has a very high speed, so we're going to try to abuse that if we can. She kind of has a mix of might and knowledge, which our other characters won't really have. Here you can see he has the best sanity. Alright, so how this game starts is we're going to shuffle all these, make sure they're all good to go. I think it's whoever's birthday comes next. I don't know if it's in-game or not. We'll go in order. So whoever has, so she's December, she's going last. He's in June, he's in April. So the mad scientist will be going first. But yeah, so what he can do now is he has a speed of 3. He can actually move 3 tiles. If you open a door, you lose all your movement. He's gonna move up 1, but he's gonna come over here. Now what you have to do here is you have to see if you have a ground level tile to place. If you don't, like this one, which I'm not gonna do, you just discard it until you have a ground floor. Place the tile. We're able to rotate this however we want, and we're gonna actually put it upside down. So now he's in this room and his turn is over. Now we're gonna go clockwise. Now it goes to the red guy. So Mr. Flash here is he's just gonna go straight. Actually, he has the movement of 6, so he can move 6 tiles. So he's gonna use his first 2 to get to the stairs and his third one to go upstairs. And then he's just gonna open a door up here. We're gonna discard this and discard this because none of them were upper. And we get to place this on any of these doors we want, which we're gonna place here. And he found the junk room. When exiting, you must make a might roll or lose 1 speed. That's going to be sad. He doesn't have good might. He has good speed, but we kind of wanted to keep that. However, he does get an omen card. That's what that symbol is right there. It tells you what card to draw. Every time someone enters this room, they do not draw this. The yellow is only for whoever enters the room. The text is for everyone who enters the room. There are some exceptions to this that we might run into in the game. Okay, so here we go. So we found a medallion. You are immune to the effects of the pentagram chamber, the crypt, and the graveyard. I don't know what those mean. I've never had those when I played. Maybe we'll find out, but I have to now make a haunt roll. So what a haunt roll is you grab 6 dice, and then you actually have to roll these dice, and you have to get higher than how many omen cards are currently in play. So right now it's just 1. If we roll all blanks, the haunt will start, which we do not want. Okay, we at least got 1. We're good. When I played, just a quick story. I know no one cares. We only had 3 omen. Actually, someone drew the 3rd omen card, and they drew all blank. And the haunt started so early. Made it kind of feel a little unbalanced, but we still ended up winning as not the traders. But we'll get into the trader system later. His turn is now over because he entered the room. Well, his turn's not over, but his movement's gone. So now, finally, we get to see the blue girl who has a movement of 3. So she's just going to go right immediately. She's going to start checking the right side here. Oh my god. Okay, so what's funny about this is when we first played, the first room we entered was this chapel, and it was exactly in this location right here. So what the chapel does is if you end your turn here, which she's going to, you gain 1 sanity. This is something I think we're all going to go back to try and raise our sanity. So going back around, we're going to go to Mr. Mad Scientist here, and he's going to use his 3 movement to go here and raise his sanity. His sanity is now 7, and now continues to Mr. Flash's turn, who's going to also use his turn to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because he has a 6 speed. Actually, when exiting this room, I must make the might roll. He only has a 3 might, and I need a 3 or higher. So let's hope I can get a 2 and a 1, or all 1s. Okay, perfect. So I do not lose that 1 speed. If I did lose that 1 speed, I can still leave the room. I can still do everything. I just lose 1 speed. It's not really clear on what would happen if you had a 6 speed and you used 2 of it, so you had 4 left, and then you lost a max speed. I don't know if that means you now have 3 or if you keep your 4 speed left. We play it where you keep whatever speed you have as long as it didn't past the max. Maybe I missed a rule when I was reading, but I don't know. Regardless, I gained 1 sanity. So now we have 4 sanity, a really good start. Now, if I go to this room and it's the library, that will be crazy. So we're going to actually do that. What? 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 So what the library does is you gain 1 knowledge ending your turn here. I think that's crazy. It happened twice in a row. So we're just going to actually be making everyone's turn end here. So everyone will be gaining 1 knowledge. Perfect for my Flash character here. And she gets to go again. We had an elevator here, but I doubt she's gonna, because that's very unlikely. But she'll go and open that door. Okay. If we were to place the room like this, you can see that this door does not actually lead to the other side. This becomes a false door. What we're going to do, though, with this is we're going to actually do it like this. So we have more options later if we need to. Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the ass. My bad. I totally forgot to do these event cards for the blue people. I was too focused on how I already had these. So we're going to go in order real quick with that before we also go to the next room. So the first event is the revolving wall. Place the wall switch token on a wall without an exit in this room. We'll actually put it over here then, just so we don't have to keep drawing more tiles. Oh, so she was supposed to swap here, not gaining this, so we'll get to that in a second. Once during an explorer's turn, if that explorer is in either of these rooms, he or she can attempt a knowledge roll to try to switch. Let's just say that's how it happens. So instead, she would gain the 1 knowledge, but she would not have the sanity quite yet. Might be a little bit confusing, but it's because technically she never ended her turn in this room. So then, on her next turn, when everyone went in here to gain the sanity, she probably wasted her turn to walk back here while everyone else walked over here to do the library, going back to being her turn. Now, she only has a speed of 3, so she's actually not able to make it to this next room, but she still would have had this event. Okay, Shrieking Wind. This only works if you're in the gardens, the graveyard, the patio, or the tower, or on the balcony, my bad, or any outside facing window. We don't have an outside facing window. I didn't know that was part of it. Nothing happens here, so I'll have to end her turn here because she couldn't make it to this next room. The mad scientist, who would actually be the one to enter this room. So the mad scientist is the one getting this event. Sorry, for that confusion I keep forgetting about. Secret passage. Okay, another secret in this area. A section of the wall slides away. Behind it, a moldy tunnel awaits. Put a secret passage token in this room. Roll 3 dice and place the second secret passage token in any... Oh, this looks fun. Okay. Let's roll those dice. 3. Any existing ground floor room. So, not bad. Sure, we'll, I guess, put it here. You can then use the secret passage even if you don't have any movement left. Oh, that's really sick. Moving from one secret passage token to the other counts as moving 1 space. What? But if you don't have movement left, the passage itself doesn't count as a space. On later turns, any explorer can use a secret passage. An explorer can't end his or her turn on the passage or in the passage. So I think when it says you can use the secret passage even if you don't have any movement left, I think it means whoever drew this. Regardless, his turn's over. Now the flash is up. So the flash is going to, they're kind of exploring together right now. Maybe that's not a great idea, but it might split here. He's going to go up to the north over here. Oh, the gardens. Okay, another event. Night view. You see a vision of a ghostly couple walking the grounds, silently strolling in their wedding best. I don't know if I'm guessing a wedding best is like they got married or something. I've never heard of someone call it a wedding best before. You must make a knowledge roll. We're not the best, but we did get that +1, luckily. So this still gives us the 4th dice. Oh, wow. 2, 4, 5. 5+. Let's go. You recognize the ghosts as former inhabitants of the house. You call their names. They turn to you, whispering dark secrets of the house. Oh, gain 1 knowledge. Let's go. Our guy got 5 knowledge. Well, that is the Flash's turn. And now it goes back to Mrs. Blue. So she's going to go straight ahead. And we're going to actually try to move her over here. The bloody room. She finds an item, though. And that item is pickpocket gloves. So helping yourself has never seemed so easy. When you are in the same room as another explorer, you can discard this item. Take an item that explorer is carrying. Now, back to the mad scientist who's going to be going through this room. And he's going to go south. Okay. Ooh. Alright, just to get some dead ends and stuff like that, let's make it go like this, where it has now a false door. Gets this event. Mother and child still embracing. Ooh, the skeletons. Put the skeleton token in this room. Once during the explorer's turn, that explorer can attempt a sanity roll to search the skeletons. We're going to be doing that. Oh, take 1 mental damage real quick, just for seeing the skeletons. So, we're going to drop his knowledge because we really want his sanity to be high. This is his whole thing is his sanity, which in this case, you need sanity, so this kind of worked. He actually gets to roll 7 sanity dice. Oh no. 5. Oh, 6. My bad, I didn't even see that one. Draw an item card, remove the skeleton tokens. Goes in to see the dark dice. This is what clutched us in one of my first game played. Yeah, so now he has these gambling dice. Are you feeling lucky? Once per turn, you can roll 3 dice, and the outcome below is what would happen. I'm not going to read all that. Now we go to Mr. Flash. He's going to continue the garden. He found a room full of statues. What's going to happen in this room? Outside, you must get outside. Fly to freedom. Okay. Well, outside's right behind us. Each explorer in the garden. Oh. Each explorer in the garden, tower, balcony, room with an outside facing window. Is this a window? Or just pipes from the organ? I'm pretty sure it's windows. Because I can kind of see like markings on it's paper. I feel like I see hints of yellow. Unless that's urine. I'm pretty sure that's from the yellow stained window. A sanity roll. So it looks like he does have to make a sanity roll. I suppose we can roll the dice of his 7 sanity to try to get, what, 3 or higher, which he succeeds on. So you just back away from the ledge. All right, blue girl is going to go this way. As she walks in, one-way slide to the basement landing. Never went to the basement. Yeah, that's the first time. We continue back around to the scientist who will go up and he'll actually continue. Oh, this could get scary. It's a mask. A somber mask to hide your intentions. Once during your turn, you can attempt a sanity roll to use the mask. So again, a haunt roll is 6 dice. Doesn't matter any of your stats. And you have to equal or beat the amount of omens in play, which is 2. So that 2 just did it. He's actually going to make his way all the way around over here. And he's going to go north because things are getting a little bit scary. And he has a high movement of 6, so he's able to do that. The dining room. With something else. A dog! Let's hope this one doesn't eat my face off. When I first played, I got the dog and it was completely fine. He helped me. It was actually clutch as well. Gain 1 might and 1 sanity now. 1 might, 1 sanity. Lose 1 might if you lose, and 1 sanity if you lose the dog. Take a small monster token to represent the dog. This is the dog. I don't like how it has these like sticks. Like it's good for the boards, but once during your turn, the dog can move to any explored room up to 6 spaces away. It can use doors and stairs. It can pick up and carry and or drop items before it returns. The dog isn't slowed by opponents. It can't use one-way passages or rooms that require a roll. It can't carry items that slow movement. Now let's make the omen roll. We need now a 3 or higher. Let's hope what happened last time doesn't happen now. Okay, it didn't. Perfect. Now it is, oh my bad, it is the blue girl's turn. She's freaking out. She's gonna go over here, deeper in the basement. An abandoned room, forgotten. Now, let's see. The skull. A skull, cracked and missing teeth. If you take mental damage, you can take, oh, you can take it as physical instead. You must make the haunt roll. So 6 is more than what we have, so we're set. Continuing over to the scientist guy who realizes we don't have enough upstairs, but he's not going to make he's not going to run all the way there. He's just going to open this door. The elevator. As he walks in, he must roll 2 dice. Come on, perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes, wow. It was actually perfect. Any floor. He can go anywhere now. I was thinking he goes to the basement because she's alone, but maybe I just bring him upstairs. Maybe I'll bring him upstairs and let him start exploring these rooms. I don't know how good splitting up is in these kind of games, but we'll see. We'll find out. He's going to go here. Oh, the collapsed room. You must attempt a speed roll. So this is one of the exception rooms where the text does not follow everybody. In the collapsed room, they should have an asterisk here. In the collapsed room, only the first person in actually has a chance to fall unless you want to go to the basement through this. If you don't want to go to the basement, you avoid it every time unless you're the first one in. So you must make a speed roll of 5 or higher. So I get my 6 dice and we roll. You got 5. And what was it? Was it 5 or higher? Yeah, 5 to avoid falling. If you fall, you know, you go to the basement. She's trying to find a way out of the basement. She's gonna go up. Bum, bum, bum. The catacombs. Oh, man. You can attempt sanity rolls to cross, but if you fail, you can't go across. Yeah, okay. She's probably gonna not go that way, but there is an omen. So let's see if she even has a choice. A book. A diary? Or lab notes. So she gains 2 knowledge, because she has the book. But now she has to make the haunt roll. She rolled a 4 out of 5. A haunt now begins. So what happens exactly? Well, we have a book. This is kind of cool. All right, so we have all these books I have to find online because, like I was telling you, we just picked up the book and the room she's in also matters. She's in the catacomb. So what she's going to do here is she's going to go to the trader tome. We're going to go to the first page and now we have to find the book and the catacomb. So it's 7. So now we scroll down to 7, which is the, oh no. Right here, this guy, we have him. So he is the trader. This just tells you right now he's the trader. So what that means is he would be the one to read this trader book and everyone else would read the survival book. Because it's just me, I am reading both, which can make the game a little bit worse. So we are now in Haunt 7. So everyone will scroll down to Haunt 7 and it should have the same name. The Carnivorous Ivy. So the traders would read all this. For vines to grow, you need water, light, and fertilizer. And what will make good for fertilizer? Friends. Yes, people. Your explorer is still in the game, but has turned traitor. And everyone knows this, by the way. I want you to know, everybody knows who the traitor is at this point. If you are carrying the book, you must drop it. You cannot pick it up later. However, someone else has the book. The girl in the basement, the one that probably has to come up here to stop him, can't do that. Set aside numbered pairs of small orange monster tokens, roots, of twice the number of players. So this would be 6. Each pair represents a creeper. Put 1 root token in each of the following creeper rooms. Alright, go ahead and read what you want. I'll just summarize what you need to know. So you win when all the heroes are dead or the special item they've made has been destroyed. The creepers here have a speed of 2, a might of 5, and a sanity of 3. A creeper can grow and expand. To grow a creeper, you can move its tip, but the root never leaves the room where it started. If tips defeat a hero in physical combat, the hero takes no damage. He or she is instead grabbed by the tip and drops all items, which remains in that room. At the beginning of the creeper's turn, any grabbed hero at that creeper's roots are killed and mulched. If you win, you get to read this. Now for this one. Each root/tip pair in the house is a creeper. Creepers will try to grab you. You win when you use the plant spray to kill numbers of creepers equal to the number of players. How to create the plant spray. Carry a book to the research laboratory or the kitchen. Once during your turn, if you are in one of those rooms and are carrying the book, you can attempt a knowledge roll 5+ to create the plant spray. When you succeed, take the plant spray token. You can create plant spray only once if it's destroyed. You can't make more. Special attack rules. You can automatically kill a creeper by taking the plant spray in the room with the root and or tip and using it instead of making an attack that turn. And you have unlimited plant spray. If you are grabbed, you cannot use items, but you can still make attacks against the tip that is grabbing you. If you defeat the tip, it is stunned and drops you. You can then move and take the rest of your turn. A lot of reading there. And it was her turn when this all happened. So now it goes to Mr. Scientist. I don't know when the creepers go, so I assume on his turn, but he is going to move a speed of 3, 2, 3. So he's going to move here, and then his plants are going to all move too. I assume they can stack, but I don't know. I assume they can stack. This is all their movement they can do right now. Sadly, the safest thing I feel like would be to drop, but the thing is, we need to find a way up as well, or a way down at the same time. We're gonna stay on the ground floor for now, and we're gonna just keep on going. We found the kitchen. So if we found the kitchen, we still draw omens, but we don't have to roll for them. The spirit board, it was just talking about how the spirit board does not work on something. So kind of a lot to take in, I won't lie. We have to kind of keep going back and forth because we have to know both sides. But the spirit board has no effects on tips. Before you move during your turn, you can look at the top tile of the room stack. If you use the spirit board after the haunt has already been revealed, the trader can move any number of monsters one space close to you. If you are a trader, you don't have to move the monsters. He's going to be moving 1, 2, 3. They're all together now. Okay, so he's going to try to take this guy out as fast as he can. Very scary stuff. He might have to just jump in the basement if he needs. So now the red guy goes, who's just going to try to open this next door. The ballroom. Whoops. You feel a body under your foot. Oh no. Before you can leap away from it, you're knocked over. A giggling voice runs away from you. Okay, I don't have any items. They're all omens, so this does not affect me, luckily. But I would have to shuffle and randomly lose one of my items. She's going to make her way up again. Give a way to go around the catacombs. Oh, she found the crypt. Here's the event. A burning man. Oh no. A man on fire runs through the room, his skin bubbling and cracks, falling away from him and leaving a fiery skull that shatters to the ground. Bounces, rolls, and disappears. Sanity roll time. This is not going to go good for this character. Our sanity is 5. Yeah, that's bad. So that's 2. Out, must get out. Put your explode in the entrance hall. Oh my, what? They did not end their turn there, so they don't actually lose the mental damage. Back to the scientist who now knows this. Is going to send... I don't know where I want him to go. He's going to cut off this guy. I think he's just going to go here and hope for the best he can get a good room here. Yes. The patio's scary. It starts like a whisper, but ends like a soul-redding shriek. So everyone has to make a sanity roll. And we're trying to get 4 higher. I got exactly 4, and she gets also 4. Perfect. We resist the sound. I don't know if this was all supposed to be at once, if it just echoed through or not, but whatever. So the reason I did this is now we have 2 ways through, because these are all safe rooms now. We have multiple ways through now to get to this area. So now it is the blue person's turn, who only has a speed of 3. So she's going to move 1. So she's going to attack this because she's going to try to stun it so she doesn't lose any speed. So she's going to do a 4 might against the creeper's 5 might. So this is her roll. Okay, very sloppy roll. 4. Ooh, 6. So because of this, I probably should not have done this. She's actually grabbed. Now it goes to the scientist's turn, and he can actually go fight. So the scientist is going to try to fight this guy. He has a might of 2. Maybe he shouldn't. Maybe he shouldn't. You know what? Whatever. Odds are probably in his favor. He got 1. And I got 2, 4, 6, 7. I made a mistake here. When you and someone else are fighting, you only take the difference, and that's how much damage is done. In this case, it would have been 6, so he still does die, but it could have changed the game if I did that right. He died. Oh my god. What? But taking 7 is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like, he's still down 1, and this is death. However, it is still the monster's turn. Am I supposed to know which tip is for what? Now, he has to start his turn to kill her, so she still has a chance to get out. Red speed is still 6, so it'll be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't actually help in any way right now. Very sad. So it's up to her to get a good roll, or she becomes fertilizer. Let's see how this game can change. So we're going against the 5 might. Oh, this is 6, sorry. The 5 might of the creeper. 2. She has a chance. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh. Oh, perfect. As she stuns him, she's now able to take her turn. And she does have a speed of 3 still. So she's going to actually give the book to him. Even though his might, it's the same. It's probably better that he has this. So she's going to give him this, and then she's going to use her last 2 movements to get to the game room. Oh, and speaking of which, he is stunned, actually. So he's not moving. He is stunned. He's going to attack. Oh, no. 2, 4, 6, 7. She can't even beat that. Well, yeah, she can. It's just not going to happen, probably. 5. So she is now grabbed. I'm going to move the dog for now. I probably won't be using him for a bit. And I'm going to try to free her with my 4 might against his 5. So he's going to actually roll next to... He doesn't have to, actually. I failed. Luckily, I don't get grabbed because I already grabbed. The blue girl's turn, who's going to also try to roll for the 4 might versus the 5. 2, 4, 6, 3. Sick. She breaks free. I forgot he had the book. I didn't mean to help. I shouldn't have helped. But she has 3 movement. 1, 2, 3. And now it's the bad guy's turn. One's going to come here to attack him. This gets scary now. 3. Okay. And my guy oops. So he just has to beat 3. Please, you got this. 4. An intense game. He becomes stunned. And this one can move 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he'll end his turn. Or wait, how do you do this? To make the book, once during our turn, which is our turn, we're going to have to make a knowledge roll of 5 or higher. And his knowledge is 5, so he just needs 1 on every dice. Damn. Okay, well, 4. Not enough. That's okay. Because we're dropping the book. And then it's going to be her turn. She's going to use 2 movement, and she's going to pick up the book, getting 2 extra knowledge. And she is going to make this solution 5 or higher. That's enough. She now has this solution. So we opened the patio. I totally forgot that's, I think, supposed to create a new plant, which probably could have changed so much of this. We're going to leave it out because we want to make it so they have a chance to still stop us before making it to these things. We don't want to free just walk in the room and kill him. Okay, so she has the book. I think she gives it to him. It is now the evil's turns. 2 of them were stunned. So he moves to, I don't know which way he'd go. He'll take the shorter way. Now it's the red turn, just Flash's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't actually get out if I did that. Oh, I can't. Wait, no, I can't. I was gonna say I could use the secret passage, but I think it would count as trying to make an escape. I think I'm gonna stay here for now. Then it goes to her turn. And look, she's gonna actually make a whole full 3. And the reason for that is when it's their turn, which it is now, they're both gonna come here. One's gonna actually try to grab her. Damn. 2, 4, 5. She needs somehow to get a 5 or higher with her 4 might. She didn't. So I do have the speed of 6 still, but it's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm using the secret passage to go 6. Her turn. She's going to fight for her life to stay alive. But is she going to actually live? 4. It's possible. But it wasn't possible enough. He's going to move 2. They're going to all move 2. Do that. My guy is now going to make his first run to here. So I use 2 speed, and I'm going to attack destroying this. So we're just going to make it so whatever gets destroyed here. Actually, you know what? We'll make it that. I'm going to put him there. But do I still have my extra movement? If yes, the game is over. The reason why is because I went 1, 2, and then I could go 3, 4, and then 5 and kill them all. But does an attack end your turn? Oh yeah, I'm looking at the rules right now. I don't see anything that says attacks stop you. I might have missed it. I mean, I want to assume you can move and do it multiple times, but for this video, let's make it a little more interesting and have it so they have their chances to still win the game. So she rolled a 6 and he rolled a 5. She's free and he becomes stunned. This one's gonna go for the guy with the book. So same thing. He rolls 5 and I roll 4, so I have to beat a 5. Not likely, but I did. It's equaled, so I believe I could read the rules. I would assume it goes to defender. It would go to my turn. I'm gonna go to the farther one first, kill it, killing one of these at random. Even in odds on the top, blank will be a reroll. So odd is dead. He'll become unstunned throughout his next turn. I'll kill this. So that will be the game. The tendrils writhe and thrash about, scattering vases, pictures, and furniture alike. For a second, it feels as if the vines will shake the house down. But then they slither away, shrinking back into the ground. The only sound you hear is sobbing. But who's crying? Oh, it's you. But yeah, so I might have made mistakes. I've only played once. This is my second time ever playing, but it's such a fun game and the replayability is just so interesting. That was Betrayal at House on the Hill. I really recommend this game for a lot of people. It's a really fun game. I love playing in real life. It's at least 3 players, so if you don't have friends, I'm sorry. This is going to be a rough game to play by yourself. If I made a mistake and you want to call it out, go ahead. I might know these rules in the future when I read. I also know that if these were separate players, this might have been used more. The mask could have been used, and it's a little bit hard to keep track of everybody and all the rulings. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in another video.